everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. So what we're doing today, in today's episode, we're going to dive back into our Toyota MR2 front end reassembly series. So like I said, this is going to be part 9. We're going to try to tidy things up just a tad bit and try to get things a little bit more complete. So guys, we're going to jump into this episode. We're not going to do very much talking. We're just going to jump into the episode and I'll show you guys exactly what are the things that we're going to do today. So let's go. Alright guys, so I got these custom made. Got these custom made, all right, to fit the Toyota MR2 eBay radiators. So these are going to be custom made, and what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be having these available soon on my website, which is not up yet, but they will be soon. Everything will be on there soon that I have been trying to work on, and we'll be adding things onto there slowly but surely. But these fit perfectly fine for our let me see, for our eBay radiator. So this is an eBay radiator with a Mishimoto fan shroud and Mishimoto fans with auto plume 16AN fitting adapters. So this is what I have with my titanium bolts, but these fit perfectly on our, where are they at? So you see that right there? This fits kind of snug right on there. So I'm gonna try to get you guys a better view. There you go. You see, it fits nice and snug on there. So these fit perfectly into the groove. I'm gonna go ahead and show you now. So they fit perfectly here. So check it out. Oops, sorry. This way. Fits perfect. Look at this. So the radiator will be sitting on this and not messing anything up. They fit right in here. So guys, as you can see, these do well. You know, I think I'm gonna have them going for like, I don't know, $12, $15 or something like that. But they work perfectly fine. But let's move on to the front end, guys. So since we got these here, we're gonna go ahead and install the radiator. This thing has been a long time coming. We've been needing to install this thing for quite some time. But now that we have everything finally complete for it, we can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and install those little grommets, the radiator grommets, and we're gonna go ahead and install this. But we have to remove this front end bar first. I did start this process off camera, so I did remove the 2 bolts there. I got 2 more bolts. I got that, I don't know if you can see it, let me see, that bolt there. To removing the one behind it. So let's start off with that, guys. I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse and we're gonna go from there, guys. So let's go. Right, everybody, so far what we did remove this upper radiator support bar, so then we can go ahead and install the radiator. But I do want to show you guys these grommets, these radiator grommets I had made. I got them custom made and I'm getting them now in batches, so it'll be great. But they fit perfectly, as you guys can see. Like, they fit, I mean, oh man, I thought that was chip. They fit perfectly, perfect lift, perfect amount of space in between. So if you guys are doing any type of like new radiator, these things will come in handy. So I'm trying to figure out price based on what they're gonna cost me, and obviously stuff is not cheap now, but I think these are gonna go for like 10 or 12 bucks a pair, so it's not gonna be too crazy. I think I'm gonna include shipping on that too, just because they're so tiny. But they're looking good. They're looking real good, guys. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and install the radiator supports, I guess, like the upper radiator mount supports. They're gonna go right here. We got them powder coated. We're gonna use some titanium bolts as well, so I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna go ahead and grab our
Oh, man down. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're all good over here. Okay, we're going to take these, and we're going to come back and grab some titanium. So, let's get this thing going, guys. Let's go. We're going to start off by grabbing some titanium. I believe there are 2 bolts each bracket. So I'm going to grab 4 of these guys. M8s, I think, by 16 millimeters. They're going to work perfect because one here, one here, one here, and one here. But before I forget, there is a M6, I believe, that goes here, and an M6 that goes here to lock the front radiator upper support in place. So we're going to do that as well right after we put in place our mounting brackets for our upper radiator. So let's go. Alright, everybody, what you guys seen me do here was install the upper radiator support brackets. These are OEM. I just got them powder coated and I installed them with some black titanium bolts. This radiator is from eBay, and I mean, it looks great. It looks perfect. It fits great. But I did mention earlier I got some brackets, or not brackets, some grommets made for the eBay radiator that fits the eBay radiator in the Toyota MR2 SW20. I haven't tried on any other platforms, but these fit perfectly fine, as you guys can see. So I don't know if Toyota still makes them or not, but I had these custom made. So then if they didn't, we can have some available for people who want to do this. So the good thing is about this is that they fit perfect. They fit perfect, and it looks great, guys. So moving forward, what we're going to be doing next is installing the carbon fiber doors to our Toyota MR2. But first, we're going to remove this fender just because this fender is off, and I do have to cut it a little bit. So as you guys can see, it's touching my fender brace, and the fender is just off. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut some of this inner part of this fender. I'm going to do that with the Dremel or maybe my Harbor Freight little tool, but we'll get to that right now. But I'm going to remove this fender, and we're going to go ahead and move forward and install these doors. So let's go, guys. Got the fender removed and out of the way. Now we can go ahead and install the door without any problems. I really didn't want to scratch up the door, mess up the door in any type of way. But prior to doing that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and install the striker at least, just so then we can close the door appropriately, and we don't have to worry too much about the door swinging open or getting dinged up or anything like that. I've only mocked up the door on the car before. Like, I really never tried to fit it, so I know it's going to need some fitting based on the way the carbon fiber door is. I know it's going to need like adjustments and stuff, so I'm going to worry about that later. So don't judge the car because it's not lined up or whatever the case may be. But we're going to go ahead and move forward and install this door, but once we get the striker installed. So let's go. Alright, guys, I've installed the striker here, and I did install some titanium as well. Hopefully this is leveled. Like I said, it's not going to be 100% leveled or even. So we're going to go ahead and now move forward and actually go install these carbon fiber doors. I'm like super excited because this is like a surreal moment for me, because at this point in this build, things are coming together fairly well, you know, and knock on wood that, you know, I haven't had a hiccup in a little bit, you know, but I expect them. obviously on a build of this magnitude, but I just find this so cool because it's like this thing is starting to look like a car again. Like front end is coming together, like everything is starting to be put back on. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I painted this not too long ago, guys, and I painted it with a spray can. I mean, come on, like this is looking good. Oh, I gotta run here. I just noticed that. Oh man, OCD is gonna kick in soon. But let's jump into that carbon fiber door, guys, and let's go. Alright everybody, what you guys see me do was install these full hex carbon fiber doors. These doors were from Ying out in Malaysia. Fitment is okay so far. So far since I've installed them, fitment isn't horrible, as you guys can see. I'll walk you guys down the line here. It's not too horrible. I haven't installed the side vents to check for sure, like the side skirts, but as you guys can see, it's not closing all the way because obviously I don't have any of the rubber gaskets or anything like that. But as you guys as you guys can tell, sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. As you guys can tell, fitment isn't horrible. Fitment isn't. I'm trying to line up the camera with the body panel, but it's not working well. But so far so good, guys. Like, I mean, it's a carbon fiber door. I don't expect it to be 100%, but it works for what I need it to. It's super lightweight, and I know you guys been wanting me to weigh the doors. I have not had a chance to. I need to go out and order a scale that I can kind of hang, a hanging scale, so then I can weigh those doors, and then I can weigh these doors, just so that we can see what the weight difference is. I can tell you it is 100%, definitely a notable difference. I mean, this door I can literally lift it with one hand, and with everything inside, mind you. This door I can barely lift it with one hand without anything in it. So it's a big difference. But moving on to, as far as the mounting goes, mounting isn't too bad. The only issue is that when it came down to here, this mounting point right here, I need a longer bolt. So I got all titanium hooked up to these. These are M8s. They work perfectly fine for this. But guys, we're gonna move on to the next one, and go ahead and install the next door on the passenger side. And first we're gonna go ahead and get the striker going, because I think on this side I did not install the striker either. No, I did not. So we're gonna go ahead and install the striker here, and then we're gonna go ahead and install the carbon fiber door, guys. So let's go. Alright guys, now that we installed the striker here on the passenger side door, what we're going to do is we're going to go forward and remove the fender on the passenger side as well, just because it'll give us more access to the door and adjustments and stuff like that, so then we don't tear this door up in any way. We're going to go ahead and remove it. It's going to be this bolt here that's attached to the headlight, this one, and this one, and we're going to go ahead and pop that off. Go ahead and put it on somewhere safe, and we're going to go ahead and remove this carbon fiber door and then go ahead and install it over there, guys. So let's jump into it and let's go. All right, folks, we got the passenger side carbon fiber door nicely snug and placed on the Toyota MR2. So a couple things. This one mounted up pretty good. As you guys can see, I got 3 out of the 4 mounting points up. It looks like this one up top, I'm going to need a longer M8 bolt, just like on my passenger side, but the opposite. Instead of it being the top, it's the bottom. And that is causing it to be misaligned right here. So I'm going to leave it here so it doesn't chip on my paint. I think I'm going to put some tape or something here just so then it doesn't rub and mess up the paint on the MR2. But guys, we got this installed. We're going to leave it just like this. We're not going to worry and mess with it too much because I really don't want it to be sagging and hitting and stuff like that. I got it on the striker and it's working well so far. So, you know, if I really need to, I can open it, push down on it, and it opens up pretty cleanly. And I don't got anything else really attached. I don't have the guide attached. I don't have none of it. Just enough so then it could just get onto the striker and stay on. So guys, we're gonna move on now to the fender, just because the fender does need some work. Remember, it was hitting on the driver's side fender bar, so we're gonna try to adjust it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut with my trusty dusty Dremel. I'm gonna cut right through here, just so then I can get a nice even kind of, I guess, even curve or even line, so then it doesn't hurt or hit against this, because the passenger side fit perfectly fine, but for some reason everything on the driver's side is kind of wonky on with this wide body kit. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting up this fender, guys. So wish me luck. I hope I don't cut too much, and I hope I don't make it look like crap. So let's go. Alright folks, I just chopped off that ginormous piece off of the inner portion of the fender just because it was bouncing off of the fender brace on this side. I don't know why, but this wide body kit, everything on the driver's side is just off just a little bit, and it kind of bothers me. But we chopped this side off just a little bit. We chopped off all that down there. But next, what we're gonna do, I did pick up some OEM like Fender, I guess Fender to bumper pieces that usually go right down there on the fender. As you see, this one has marks for them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drill those out just because I do want to put these on, so then when I do have the front bumper or the front fenders and front portion of the fenders and the side portion of the front bumper, I can tighten them up with these things here. So if you guys need them, these are the part numbers. These are, I guess they're called retainers, front bumper retainers. These are the part numbers for both of them. So guys, let's jump into it and let's get it done. Let's go. Alright everybody, as you guys seen, I did reinstall the wide body fenders. These are on and not fully tight because I still have to adjust some stuff here. I did cut, but I didn't cut enough. You see what I'm talking about? This thing is still rubbing on my fender brace, so I'm gonna have to adjust that somehow and cut it even closer, and then I'm gonna have to try to match the passenger side fender, because then my OCD is gonna just drive me nuts. But so as you guys see, these are two different patterns. I'm still thinking on what to do with this. I'm trying to get some money together so then I could then send this out along with the passenger side fender, either to Alan Bryson or to somebody that could do carbon fiber well enough for this build. But it's looking pretty good so far. All right, next on the agenda is installing the Hella horns that I did pick up. I got them right down here. They came kind of damaged, but I'm still going to install them. It kind of came smashed up there, but these are the Hella horns. I think these are the super tones, I think they're called. I'm going to go ahead and install them. I did buy this WRX bracket to see if it'll work down where I want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and install this, guys, so let's go. Alright folks, the super tone Hella horns are installed. I kind of like the way they look there. I definitely am not sure if they're going to fit with the front bumper, but I did put that there just because I wanted it to look good. I want the horns to be loud. I want them to be up front and center. I did have to bend this Subaru horn bracket a little bit. I'm going to try to bend it back just enough to have the there we go, have the horns flush. So guys, this is going to conclude today's episode. We got a lot of stuff done, and I'm super excited to see where this car is at and so far how it's come together. So guys, we've installed the carbon fiber doors. We put them on. We are still missing a bolt for the bottom portion of this door, I believe, or no, the top portion of this door, and we're missing a bolt for the bottom part of this door. Fenders we did cut. We're gonna have to cut a little bit more, so we'll do that off camera just so then we don't bore you guys with any more cutting of the carbon fiber, because it drives me insane. But guys, we installed the radiator as well. We did, I mean, everything in titanium. Just so you guys know as well, I'm gonna have these up for sale real soon. These grommets that are going to fit the SW20 eBay radiator. So guys, again, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the next episodes. We have a ton of stuff coming up. And again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Check out the Nasty Addiction merch store, guys. Go buy some stuff. What comes from there are things that let me do the things that I do on this channel with all my cars, guys. So thank you again. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Take care of yourselves and each other.